quite decent telly in it. Hey everyone, welcome on board. Hope you like this new layout. Hope you like this new design behind me. I've been working on this for a while, so please send me a like if you like this new layout. I hope it's better for you than the previous one. More space for the whiskey, more space for Lagavulin and guitars, and more space for the King Snake amp. So here you go. Well, the star of the show tonight, the star of the show is this beautiful Fender Japan Telecaster. It's a 62 reissue model made in Japan. So yeah, I thought let's have a review video because I just got this guitar in to my little shop, and I realized this is one of the best value for the money if you're after a good Telecaster. These are not too expensive guitars. This is my first experience with this guitar. Never had any of these Japanese Telecaster. I had the Japanese Strat and I was really happy with it, and that was a great instrument. And I don't know how much I paid for it, not too much, and I was surprised how well that guitar is for that box. So this is exactly the same feeling now. So look at this beautiful double bound alder body, absolutely spotless. Everything on this guitar is very well made. I just restrung it, put new strings on it, set the intonation, set the neck, set up everything what I usually set on a guitar, and I couldn't find anything, any issues or unfinished parts or not well put together parts or anything. So yeah, it starts with this quite lightweight 2 pieces of alder center joint here, but it's really well done, so it looks like one nice piece of wood. And yeah, the binding around the body is just spotless, no rough edges or unfinished part or anything. It has a rosewood fretboard, 7.25-inch radius, which is fine. I could set up the guitar really well, so the action is low and nothing wrong with it. It has these probably medium frets. I think these are not jumbo frets, these are medium vintage or kind of like that. Yeah, absolutely spot on fretboard edges on the bottom and on the upside. I couldn't feel any problem with it. You know, it's very comfy. Frets are really well done, so they are not sticking out or anything. Literally, this is a very absolutely properly finished guitar. I couldn't find anything here as I check it. In terms of the wood quality or the timber, this rosewood here is, I think it looks to me quite dark. I mean, yeah, it's very nice rosewood. It's not too light. Usually people prefer very dark rosewood fretboard, and I think this is somewhere there. It's not the darkest one. I had darker one than this, but it's nice and grainy and nothing wrong with it. Or these are the normal vintage Fender tuning pegs. Pickups it's very hard to find any specs on the net or any genuine ones. They say these are Texas Special Tele pickups. That doesn't really matter. They sound great. I don't have any problem with the pickups. This is an interesting part here, the saddles. The previous owner changed the saddles to these very high quality brass saddles, and that's a very, how do you say, very common thing on these Telecasters to do, because brass, like these proper massive chunky brass saddles here, especially these These are compensated ones, so the strings touches the brass much longer, so that gives this very nice musical quality to the guitar. Brass is highly musical metal, you know, they build trumpets and saxophones and all sorts of musical instruments out of brass. So I really like this. This was a good step. And you can see here I've got the original ones here. So these are just normal, I don't know, nickel or aluminum or I don't know what. So these are the original saddles, and this is another set of brass what the previous owner ordered. So this guitar comes with 3 sets of saddles, whichever you prefer, you can test them. So these are the non-compensated ones, these are the normal round ones, while these ones are the same weight, the same big chunk of brass, but these are compensated. So yeah, beautifully done, beautifully done. For example, the E string has this much of brass touching here, and makes it louder. Let's check it out. Let's play something else. Let's play something clean. A good Telecaster can be used for almost any styles, and they use it in so many styles. I mean, I watched John Scofield playing jazz on it on a gig last year. It sounded awesome. It was a proper American vintage Tele or something like that. That was great. So yeah, you can play classic jazz, you can play anything on a good Telecaster. So let's check it out. Let's check the neck pickup and play something classic. Have a listen. How do you like it, guys? Let me know in the comment section. Bernie Castle, who played the guitar parts and who composed these beautiful chords and these very dissonant sounding intro and outro. Bernie Castle. Nice whiskey for him. Yeah, man. So how do you like this clean Tele style sound? I really like this jazzy pickup. There's nothing wrong with this guitar. I can play on it until I die. It's a beautiful neck pickup, very nice and mellow. I like it. That's what I like in Telecasters. The bridge pickup is not ice picky, right? It cuts through. It has a beautiful, nice treble, especially with overdrive as well. But it's not ice picky. You can use it. You can use it properly. might ask where these pictures, where these beautiful paints are from, and that's a good question. So that's a big lesson in this situation now, guys. You know, big companies are going to survive, that's not a question, but we should learn from this situation, and we should support independent local artists. And these pictures, these two beautifully done pictures, are from a local artist, just an independent painter. Look at those wonderful pictures, right? Maybe you go to IKEA and buy a picture to your wall or something, but that's not the same. That's not art. This is properly done by an independent painter. Look, it's wonderful, and this is genuine. This is one of beautiful picture, and that's the other one, Carlos Santana, matching with the sand. Guys, she's a fantastic painter. So if you need the contact details for this lady who properly hand painted, what an art, right? Like properly done. If you need the contact details for this lady who painted these for me, I can just send me a message and I get in touch with her and we sort out something for you as well. Beautiful paints, fantastic. I supported a local artist with it, in a local independent artist with it, and I'm quite proud of it. And we all should do this. Fucking hell, we should appreciate local independent smaller dealers, even when it comes to food buying or clothes or anything. Definitely for art, because I'm interested in art. But yeah, this is the big lesson in it. Support local independent artists instead of the big chains. They don't need more money, right? They don't need more money. They don't need more popularity. They don't need more, I don't know, customers. But genuine, there are so many talented people outside. There are so many small little shops and so many small independent artists. Support them instead of the big motherfuckers. They are going to survive without your help as well. Yeah, man. So how do you like this Japanese study? I quite like it. So upgraded brass. Let's talk about the condition of this instrument. I think it's easily around 8.5. I'm usually very picky. You know that. If you check my reviews on my website, I'm very picky. I never hide any malakis or problems with the guitars or anything. So this is around, I think it's in about 8.5 out of 10 condition, because it has little small playing marks. Obviously, when you have your hand here, it's got a bit of, I don't know, I wouldn't call it scratch, because if it was scratch I would feel it with my nail, but it's got some, I don't know what is it there. No, I can't see anything on the front. No, I can't see anything on the front. I think this is just a bit of dirt. That's alright. You need a bit of dirt on a teddy. Here are some little interesting marks. I think these are little short button marks or something, but very, very, very small, and it doesn't affect the paint. Yeah, the neck is ultra clean. I can't see any marks, any damage on the paint on the neck. Yeah, frets are, I don't know, 98% or 99%. This guitar hasn't been played much. It's got a few little marks on the back, but nothing serious. It's just a beautiful instrument as it is. I wouldn't say mint, but very near mint condition. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. If you buy a Fender Relic custom shop guitar, someone in the factory for a lot of money, spending hours and hours beating the guitar with a hammer and things like that, and make it look much worse than this. This has only a few playing marks on it and nothing else. It comes with a soft case. It comes with 3 sets of saddles, so you can experiment for yourself, and you change strings, you change the saddles and have a listen how does it sound, or better or worse. Quite cool. Let's play something in the middle position, which is great, which is a very nice tele sound. Guys, have you learned this chord progression yet? Everybody needs to know this chord progression. This is amazing. I probably, if you watch my videos, this is one of my favorite chord progressions at the end of this song. It's just amazing. What an idea! What an idea! I think Stevie Ray Vaughan deserves many bottles of whiskey from me. Stevie, you are one of the biggest. You are my favorite. So these chords here. Oh Stevie. So how do you like this? I think the two pickups together, two Texas special, great. So bridge clean. Two pickups together. And the break and the neck. And the whole same thing with overdrive. For this much money, guys, check it out on my website. This is one of the best, probably this guitar is best value for the money. I mean, really, I can't see it. I don't know what is an American standard, or how do you call it, an American professional. I had many of those, but I think this is as good as those guitars. Amazing. Yeah. For this much money, you can buy a fantastic tele and you won't be disappointed with it. So, hope you like this video, guys. Send me a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you subscribe, you know I'm going to get a lot of money from YouTube. I can buy a fucking Ferrari. I can buy, I don't know, 10 bottles of Lagavulin every day. That's fucking joke. They don't pay for me. Almost nothing. They only pay fucking peanuts. So maybe a price of a pick. That's what I earn with these videos. But I like them because I can drink nice whiskey. I can play on nice guitars. I can chat with nice people. I usually reply on all the comments and things like that, and I can support local artists and let you know all these things. Bye bye. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.